Ladies and gentlemen, warriors of the heart and architects of your own destiny, welcome to a journey of unshakable strength, unyielding purpose, and unbreakable peace. Today, I'm not here to whisper platitudes or soothe you with soft words. I'm here to ignite a fire within you, a fire of discipline, a flame of focus, a blaze of calm that no storm can extinguish. You are not here by accident. You are here because you were born to lead, to rise, to master the chaos within and around you. So buckle up. Open your minds and let's build an inner fortress that no insult, no betrayal, no fury can ever breach. The power of calm, your secret weapon.
Picture this, a room full of shouting, finger-pointing, and chaos. Tempers flare, voices clash, and emotions run wild. But in the middle of it all stands one person, steady, unshaken, a pillar of calm. That person isn't passive, they're powerful. Every time you let anger take the wheel, you hand your power to someone else. But the calmest soul in the room, that's the true leader. Not because they dodged the fight, but because they've built a fortress within. A stronghold no jab, no rejection, no slander can penetrate. If your peace still dances to the tune of someone else's actions, you're not driving. They are. Emotional discipline isn't just a nice to have. It's your edge, the secret the world's strongest minds already wield. Today you'll unlock the key to staying calm, cool, and absolutely unbothered, no matter who tries to rattle your cage. You own your reaction, the foundation of strength. Listen closely. You don't control what others say or do, but you command how you respond. That's the bedrock of power. Anger is a wildfire. Feed it, and it consumes you. Extinguish it, and you rise. The wise don't burn with rage. They blaze with purpose. Proverbs 16:32 proclaims, "He who is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city." When someone hurls an insult, they're handing you their weakness. Will you grab it and sink, or will you offer strength and soar? You're no puppet jerked around by someone's bad day. You're the master of your emotional kingdom. Like a skilled gardener, uproot bitterness before it poisons your soil. Train yourself to pause, to breathe, to hold your tongue when fury begs for a stage. Abraham Lincoln, in the heat of a divided nation, penned raging letters but never sent them. Why? He knew reactions wreck, but responses build. History crowns him not for outbursts, but for composure. So must you. Offense isn't a sentence, it's a choice. People will mock, twist your motives, spin lies. That's the game. But don't take the bait. Don't defend every blow or swing at every jab. The trap is this. Offense is yours to take or leave. Grab it and you trade your peace for chaos. Refuse it and you stand tall.
The lion's lesson, know who you are. Even Jesus Christ, on a divine mission, faced spit, whips, thorns, and a cross. As nails pierced his hands, he didn't curse the crowd. He declared, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." In that moment, he handed us the ultimate truth. Forgiveness is the throne of power. Never stoop to match someone's fury. When they slander, let your character roar louder than their noise. When they provoke, don't play their game. A lion doesn't flinch at a street dog's bark. Why? It knows its strength, and so must you. Booker T. Washington, born in chains, rose to lead and teach amid racial storms. A man mocked him for walking with white colleagues, and what did he do? He smiled and kept striding. Later he wrote, "I shall permit no man to narrow and degrade my soul by making me hate him." That's victory, not in retaliation, but in refusal to bend. Each time you take things personally, you lose a sliver of power, handing away joy and clarity. But when you say, "This doesn't define me," you become a mountain, unmoved by the wind. Practice this daily, warriors. When mockery stings or gossip bites, pause. Ask, "Does this define me?" If not, let it roll off like rain on a rock. You're not a sponge for dysfunction. You're a temple, a flame that won't flicker. Stand tall, be still, stay noble. That's how you win. Solitude, the forge of strength. Now let's talk silence. It's not emptiness. It's your secret weapon. Silence is the quiet chamber where your strength sharpens, your spirit steels, and your future takes shape. The world loves noise, shouting, boasting, reacting. But true power simmers, watches, waits, and when it speaks, the world stops. Psalm 46:10 whispers, "Be still and know that I am God." That's no mere quiet. It's a holy pause, a divine strategy. In stillness, you don't shrink. You grow. You're not hiding. You're preparing. Start every day in solitude, not to flee the world, but to arm yourself for it. Reflect on your mission. Pray for wisdom. Write your vision to anchor it deep. Think of solitude as a forge. Fire shapes you, not to break, but to mold you into steel. Mahatma Gandhi faced empires, prison, and persecution, but before he moved nations, he fasted and meditated alone. His strength wasn't loud rants. It was clarity born in silence. You must do the same. Don't wake up and let the world set your tone. Begin with stillness. Guard it like gold. If you don't tame your emotions in private, they'll tame you in public. Silence isn't weakness. It's dominion. Authority turned inward. In silence, you rise above chaos, becoming your own master. No need to prove, defend, or shout. Your life will roar for you. Make solitude your sanctuary, where you meet God, purpose, and your highest self. When chaos strikes, let silence be your anchor. When the time comes to speak, your words won't be noise. They'll be precision strikes. That's the unseen warrior, built in quiet, ready to win.
Empathy, seeing beyond the strike. Here's a truth to grip tight. Most people are hurting. That insult aimed at you, it's often not about you. It's their mirror reflecting their pain. People bleed on those who didn't cut them, unloading bitterness they can't carry. Their behavior isn't your burden. Ephesians 4:31-32 commands, "Let all bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor, and slander be put away from you. Be kind, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you." That's no poetry. It's your battle plan. Don't let bitterness seize your heart, or the world steals your peace. Behind every angry face hides a wounded soul. When they lash out, pause, breathe, and see the child behind the rage. What pain fuels them? What fear drives them? Shift the battlefield with empathy. It doesn't weaken you, it widens you. Clara Barton, amid Civil War's blood and slander, nursed soldiers on both sides. Attacked, she never spat venom. A colleague recalled a cruel insult, and Clara quipped, "I distinctly remember forgetting that." That's mastery, releasing offense for her own mission, not theirs. When disrespect flies, don't mirror it. Ask, what pain drives this? What strength must I show? Not every jab needs a jab back. Some crave silence, others kindness. This isn't tolerating abuse. It's choosing intention over impulse. Stop reacting, start living. Let empathy armor you, purpose guide you. When you see the hurt, you win. Not just the moment, but the war within. Peace builds, anger drains. Anger is a thief, robbing focus, clarity, and joy. It feels mighty, but it drains your reserves, blurs your vision, and destabilizes your life. Peace, though, peace builds you. Isaiah 26:3 promises, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." That's fortified peace, grown in discipline, watered by trust. Don't waste power on petty fires. You weren't born to react, but to resolve. Think of your mind as a bank. Every outburst withdraws. Every calm response deposits. Build emotional wealth, rich in clarity, strong in presence. Andrew Carnegie, steel giant, faced critics and foes, yet said, "As I grow older, I pay less attention to what men say. I just watch what they do." He didn't squander energy on noise. He invested in legacy. You must too. Don't swing at every jab. Rise above. Peace isn't bottling feelings. It's mastering them. Start mornings in silence. Breathe when tension climbs. Anchor in gratitude when chaos knocks. Stack peace like currency when storms rage. The deep-rooted stand, not the loudest. Protect your energy like treasure in a world that cheers reaction. Choose mastery, choose calm, choose wealth.
Purpose, your shield against pettiness.
Purpose makes you untouchable. A man on a mission doesn't flinch at criticism or pause for petty fights. Philippians 3:14 blazes the trail. I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. That's not just motion, it's armor. Purpose narrows your gaze, silences noise. When your eyes lock on the summit, base camp bickers don't faze you. Every angry minute steals from your mission, stalls your momentum. Theodore Roosevelt, mocked by his own, didn't tangle in mud. He said, "Aggressive fighting for the right is the noblest sport the world affords." His eyes stayed on reform, not rivalry. You too must focus. Ignore what doesn't build. Your silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Your energy is sacred fuel. Don't spill it on squabbles. Invest in growth. Light paths for others. The man who finishes the race
Seize the crown, not the hecklers. Fix your gaze, guard your mind, press on. Every ignored jab, every skipped battle brings you closer to the top. The view forgets the noise below.
Train calm like a muscle. Calmness isn't a gift, it's a muscle, forged in trial, sweat, and repetition. Proverbs 15:1 declares, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." You choose. No one forces your fury. You decide. Speak to heal, not harm. Start small. Cut off in traffic? Smile. Interrupted? Breathe. These aren't annoyances. They're your gym. Every calm rep builds strength. Henry Ford, titan of industry, faced rivals and critics, yet rarely raged. Criticized in print, he worked on, saying, "You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do." Calm was his strategy. No time for fires when building empires. Train daily. Silence over snapbacks. Pauses over panic. When tension spikes, breathe deep. Soften your voice. Calm isn't passivity, it's precision. The world will test you, but if you drill peace, you'll lead, not lash out. Every irritation's an opportunity. Build the peace that won't budge. That's how legacies rise.
Let go of ego. Choose wholeness.
Anger often springs from ego, the itch to be right, to win, to dominate. But what if you didn't need that? Romans 12:18 urges, "If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone." Peace doesn't need agreement. It needs you to drop the fight. Let go of the last word, the clever jab. Wholeness beats victory. Imagine a muddy path. Someone tosses dirt. Wrestle and you're stuck. Walk and you're free. Franklin D. Roosevelt, slammed by slander, often smiled and stayed silent. His focus, outcomes, not applause. Don't silence every critic. Stay true to your mission. When ego tempts, ask, is this integrity or pride? If pride, release it. Actions speak. Peace roars. Every skipped squabble proves strength. Every calm choice gains ground. Wisdom walks quiet, focused, free. Keep walking.
Forgiveness. Your key to freedom. Holding a grudge is drinking poison, hoping they suffer. It corrodes you. Matthew 6:14-15 warns, "For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you." Forgiveness isn't approval, it's release. You drop the weight, break the chain. Unforgiveness cages you. The key's in your hand. Harriet Tubman, scarred by slavery, freed hundreds, forgiving not for them, but to free her heart. To forgive is to say, "You don't own me." It's a process. Forgive 1,000 times till bitterness cracks. Don't let the past poison your future. Start honest. Name the pain. Declare, "I won't carry this." Pray, write, release. Forgiveness transforms wounds into strength. Unlock the cage. Walk free. Not for them, but for you.
Guard peace like gold. Peace is your treasure, more precious than wealth, mightier than influence. Proverbs 4:23 commands, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Peace gates your destiny. Don't hand it to fools, drama, or jabs. Learn to say no. No to chaos, no to triggers. Your mind's a castle. Keep gates high. Jesus withdrew to quiet, not to flee, but to fuel power. You too, start with peace. Meditate, pray, reflect. Fill your well before the world drains it. Ask, does this add or steal peace? If it robs, pause, reset. Peace isn't passive, it's intentional, priceless. A calm spirit draws wisdom, resilience. Guard it fiercely. When peace leads, purpose follows, and you become unstoppable. Offense is your choice, is your. No one offends you without your nod. You're no sponge for slurs. You're the gatekeeper. Proverbs 19:11 sings, "A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." That's not weakness, it's glory. Strength rises above. Train your mind. Your peace isn't for sale. When jabs fly, think, "This is them, not me." Replace reaction with reflection. Is this worth my calm? Jesus, mocked and beaten, stood firm, not shouting back. That's royal restraint. Rise above. Your actions shout louder than insults. Guard the gates. Let peace stand watch. Offense knocks, but you don't answer. Walk in glory. Understand to rise. Anger blooms from misunderstanding, missing the full story. Pause. What pain fuels their jab? Ephesians 6:12 reveals, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities." It's bigger than one slight. See the hurt and anger fades. You shift from reaction to mastery. Abraham Lincoln, blasted by critics, once gave a foe a job saying he had talents I could use. Purpose trumped pride. Don't take it personal. See the source, disarm the sting. Ask, what's really here? Wisdom guides, peace guards, understand, and stay unshaken. Don't let strangers steal your joy. Why let a passing word wreck your day? You're no puppet to temporary jabs. Isaiah 26:3 vows, you will keep in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you. Fix on purpose, not pettiness. Pause. Does this matter in a year? Will this build my future? If not, drop it. George Washington, amid war and betrayal, stayed focused, birthing a nation. Guard your bandwidth, shake off dust, bless and build. You're an oak rooted deep, unmoved by winds. The work's too big, the vision too grand. Don't trade it for noise. Step into what matters. Master the pause. The mightiest soul masters the pause, that sacred breath between sting and strike. Don't suppress anger. Wield awareness. Breathe. Count back. Step away. Respond with purpose, not poison. Winston Churchill, war's maestro, slept on criticism saying, let me sleep on that. Wisdom waits. Every pause builds muscle. Silence over snapbacks, calm over chaos. You don't join every fight, protect your mission. When you speak, let it blaze with vision. Others rush, you rule. Master the pause, master all. Mission over mood. Anger delays your calling, burning fuel for nothing. Emotions signal, not steer. Ask, is this bigger than my assignment? 1 Corinthians 9:26 says, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. You're here to build, not bicker. Thomas Edison, after 10,000 flops, didn't rage. He clarified, saying, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Channel fire to focus, not fury. When anger knocks, breathe, step back, choose resolve. Your mission's sacred, your future bright. Don't trade it for rage. Heal the mirror. What stings outside mirrors what's unresolved inside. Luke 6:45 notes, out of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks. If fear fills you, jabs cut deep, but purpose deflects. Check daily. Am I centered, grounded in my call? Journal, pray, build your temple. Eleanor Roosevelt, mocked as First Lady, said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Anchor deep. The world's noise fades. Heal within and watch the outside align. Respond from wholeness, transform all, elevate, don't escalate. Anger begs company, but leadership stands alone. Romans 12:21 orders, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Don't match fire. Rise above. Ask, where does this take me? If nowhere, walk away. Nelson Mandela, jailed 27 years, chose unity, not vengeance, transforming a nation. Peace echoes longer than rage. Don't mirror chaos. Model greatness. Let them talk, you grow. Anger burns bridges. Peace builds kingdoms. You're no reactor, you're a riser. Say less, wield power. Every rash word leaks strength. Wisdom thrives in silence. Ecclesiastes 3:7 says, a time to keep silent and a time to speak. Intention, speak less. Let stillness shout. Calvin Coolidge, Silent Cal, spoke rare, but rooms stopped. Silence isn't absence. It's thought. Weigh words. Build or break. In conflict, lower your tone. Pause longer. Every syllable's a seed or sword. Choose wise. Preserve clarity. Speak to shift, not shout. Power's not loud. It's precise. Play the long game. Anger's a flash, gone fast, leaving ashes. You're built for legacy. Galatians 6:9 urges, let us not grow weary in doing good, for we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Patience wins. Andrew Carnegie, betrayed and mocked, built on, not back. His name graces history. Channel anger to creation. Every calm second lays a brick. Don't trade destiny for a flare-up. Build steady, with focus, strength. Your life proves wisdom outlasts rage. Set the tone. The strongest don't yell. They set the climate. Proverbs 25:28 warns, like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control. Bring calm, shift rooms, prepare, declare peace, carry clarity like armor. Martin Luther King Jr., facing hate, bore dignity, calming storms. Set your mind, check your breath, speak from purpose. Others provoke, you anchor. Be the calm in chaos, the clarity in mess. The world follows the clear. Lead with peace. Warriors, you hold the keys to emotional freedom. Will you stay chained or rise to your born greatness? The world craves responders, still waters, unshakable souls. Forgive fast, focus deep, guard fierce. The mightiest soul stays calm, and that's you. Begin now. Breathe, pause, lead. Build your fortress, climb your summit, shape your legacy. You're not here to react. You're here to reign. Step up, stay steady, and let peace power your path. The room's yours. Own it.